Smells like death.
Oh, yeah. Good afternoon.
Wait your turn, please. May I help you?
Yeah, my name's Kolchak. I'm with Internal Affairs. I've come for those records.
What records?
What do you mean, what records? You mean to tell me that PR didn't contact you through IA?
What's the matter? Are you new here or something? PR never goes through IA.
What?
Sure, PR can go to GS and then go through IA, but never directly.
Well, that's
My word,
exactly
never
what
directly.
I meant. No, I've got a court order here for the school records of Peter Burdett and Don Reimer and Mark Hansen.
One more step and I put a staple right through that necktie to your backbone.
You do it, too.
All court orders have to go through CLD. That's the blue long form, JS6, with Dean Sweeney's initials. You know, the long blue form. Now, they may try to give you a short yellow and palm that off on you. Don't let them do it. You tell them you want a JS6. You hear me? Security. I thought you said IA.
Well, as far as anybody else is concerned around here, I am IA.
Oh. That? Nobody goes in there.
All right.
Now, you just fill out this form, nice and legibly.
Okay.
No. I said legibly.
Legibly, okay. K-O-L-A-A-K. Right, good?
Good.
Forms 22.
They bombed in London's theater district. 9 letters.
I thought you said crossword puzzles were for fools.
Well, I do have to check on people's work around here, don't I? Even though it's very boring. They bombed in London's theater district. Let's see. Oh, the Old Vic Company, something like that.
Luftwaffe.
Right. You see, Mr. Vincenzo, every puzzle has to have a theme, and the theme of this puzzle is World War II.
Oh, how cheery.
Have you screwed up the filing system again?
Of course.
Well, Kolchak, welcome home. Now, where have you been all day?
At the county morgue, for one place.
What a gala group this is. You come in and out as you please. You're a regular beau vivant, aren't you?
Tony, did you know that Don Reiner, the All-American prospect from Tech, was found dead of a heart attack at age 20?
Yes, I did. I don't want to hear anything more about it. I read about it.
You already know about it, then?
Yeah, with the girl and everything, right? It's tragic. It's very tragic.
Yeah.
Though that kid could really find a hole and go right through the light.
Yeah, but the girl's the interesting part, Tony. You see, her name was Marlene Franks. She was a junkie. She died from an overdose.
I don't want to hear about it.
8 hours before Don Reiner died. Now, last week, Peter Burdett, another healthy student, was found dead in the arms of a girl, but she'd been dead from a brain aneurysm. Huh? Now, they didn't release that, Tony.
Well, no wonder. In the 60s, the kids used to bust windows and pelt Marine recruiters with rotten fruit. Now, that was bad enough. But today, it seems that every school is an extension campus of Weirdsville University.
No, Tony.
It's days like this that make me wish I'd stuck to playing the drums.
I didn't know you played.
Oh, back in the 40s in college, sure.
Playing drums? You playing drums?
Yes, that's right.
You haven't got a syncopated bone in your body. You walk off rhythm.
What are you talking about? I had a band of my own. Tony Vincenzo's Neapolitans. We won the Westchester County Battle of the Bands contest in 1940. And our rendition of Stomping at the Savoy brought the house down.
Yeah, I'll bet it did.
Yes, it did. Should have stuck to it. Lately, I've been getting very disheartened with the news service.
No, wait a minute, Tony.
I don't want to hear any more of that morbidity.
Yeah, well, who does? But Tony, last night another kid named Mark Hansen.
Turning me into a blue front.
No, he got killed too. Now Hansen had been working as an associate, helping out Professor C. Evans Spate, an archaeologist. Who was busy deciphering some ancient clay tablets that were discovered in the Near East by Dr. Julius Whitehead.
Whitehead, Julius Whitehead?
Yeah.
Didn't we carry an item on him recently? He found something in a desert somewhere and went bananas?
Yeah, Iraq.
What?
He went bananas in Iraq.
He should have stayed in Chicago. The same thing would have happened. He would have saved travel expenses and jet lag.
Well, that's only part of what happened to this Whitehead expedition. It says here in the article that he had two assistants that...
Basta. That's enough. Enough. Now the conversation is over. Now, look, I've considered a shift in policy.
A shift?
Why should we always accentuate the gruesome and the sensationalism? I think we might be very happy and probably take a chunk out of our competition if we really tried to seek out the good news.
Good news?
Carl, wrap up the story you're working on. Bring it to an upbeat conclusion. Then find out what and who was responsible for the death of those fine American young boys. Understand that? And then tell the public that the campuses are all cleaned up. And then I'm going to find an assignment for you that's going to be uplifting and happy.
Upbeat, happy.
Yeah, what would you say to a feature series about the wit and humor of Chicago? Bone-tickling anecdotes of the city's history.
He didn't have to go to the desert.
I think that...
Yes, that's excellent in that. Oh, yeah, no doubt of that. Yes, fascinating. May I say, by the way, that you're a very generous man. You'd be congratulated for having a younger, inexperienced man like Mark, what was it?
Mark Hansen.
Hansen, yes, allowing him to participate in this important project.
You know what I was doing with Mark, Mr. Kolchak?
Well, no, actually, I don't.
I was trying to give him a taste of antiquity, hoping he'd catch the bug, as it were.
It is infectious, isn't it? Yes. And now, Professor, as we understand it, you're on a grant from Amerigo Science Institute to translate this tablet. Is that correct?
Yes. Whitehead, as you know, stumbled over this in the lower valley between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers of Iraq.
Yes, the Mesopotamian Empire.
At first, this tablet was thought to be just a remnant of the Dead Sea finds, but these symbols are definitely Sumerian.
Oh, yes, absolutely Sumerian, yeah.
Now, as you can see also, it's only about a quarter of the way complete, but it seems to be some sort of religious rite or maybe even a form of recipe.
Recipe, yes, I can see that, yes. I noticed the symbol for mint that you've so translated so very well down here. Yes, it's probably some preparation for lamb.
Yes. One of these symbols, no doubt, translates as jelly.
Yeah.
Jelly, but I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Oh, well, you will in time, you will. But I doubt very much it was jelly, actually. You see, they had no gelatinous substance at that time, except, of course, calves' feet. They didn't use that very much. I would assume it would be a sauce, mint sauce.
The mint here has nothing to do with the leg of lamb, Mr. Kolchak. This formula is concerned with the rendering and the minting of precious metals by divine means.
Oh, yes, that's...
You don't really work for the Archaeological Quarterly, do you?
Well, yes, of course, certainly I do, yes. Part-time.
What occupies you full-time?
Independent news service?
Yeah, right. I'd like you to leave, Mr. Kolchak. You can be sure that I'll be talking to your editor about this little charade.
Oh, good. He's in the mood for some bone-tickling anecdotes. But let me bring up something to your attention that's not so funny. According to student records, not only did the late Mark Hansen work for you, but Peter Burdett was in a class that you teach.
And the late Don Reiner was one of Mark's best friends. The police have already talked to me about that coincidence. There wasn't much I could offer them.
Oh.
They apologized for taking my time, then they left. I'd like you to do the same.
Maybe you could offer me something on another coincidence.
Would you get up out of that chair, please?
The bad luck that the Whitehead expedition appeared to be plagued with, it seems that his young assistant dropped dead of a heart attack, too.
I can't explain that. I'm an archaeologist, not a cardiologist. Would you please leave?
Well, I can't. You see, the door's locked.
Give me that film.
What film?
I'm not going to get physical with you. But I'll tell you this, if you even attempt to publish a photograph of that tablet, I'll sue those seersucker pants right off your can. Now get out of here!
Dr. Spade, could you tell me, why do you think a man of Julius Whitehead's reputation suddenly went berserk in the Iraqi desert?
If you knew Whitehead, you'd understand that he went berserk long before he got to Iraq. Some of us are scientists, Mr. Kolchak, but all Whitehead ever had going for him was dumb, blundering luck. But if you look around, you'll see that he's not here to translate the tablet. I am.
Congratulations. I'm going. May 12th, 5:45 p.m. Maria Vanegas, 20, entertainer in an after-hours cafe, was perpetually tired from the hours she kept. When she arrived home early that morning, she'd put on some coffee, stretched out to rest her eyes, and waited for the gas burner to get the coffee good and hot. The coffee never got hot, and Maria grew very, very cold.
María. María. ¿Qué pasa? María. María. Dios mío. ¡Carlos! ¡Carlos, ven pronto! ¡Carlos! 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 ¡Carlos, ven pronto! María está muerta, ven pronto. ¡Ven pronto! ¡Ay! ¡No! ¡Ay, qué olor! ¡No!
Asmodeus, chief of demons, creator of all lesser demons, both male and female.
Hey, I could use that. How do you spell this? How do you spell his name, this Asmo? What did?
Oh, Asmodeus. Yeah, Asmodeus. A-S-M-O-D-E-U-S. Asmodeus. 8 letters, honey.
8 letters, 8 letters. Chief of Demons.
That's right, chief of demons. Like their creator, Asmodeus, demons can take on many guises, but are often pictured as horrible creatures accompanied by a foul stench, which they give off at moments of diabolic excitement or activity. A stench of corruption, rot, and noxious brimstone.
Brimstone? Oh, great, I can use this.
Arya Manu. Arya Manu.
Ah, listen up, everybody. Listen up. I just dropped my idea in the well, and you should have heard the splash it made with New York. From now on, we are going to make our best effort to write our stories with dignity, grace, and humor. And we are going to devote as much time as we can to finding stories that are dignified and graceful and humorous in the main.
Ha! Arya Manu. Aha. Persian for Iblis, the devil, the prince of fiends.
Carl, what station are you tuned into?
What?
Well, how is the Prince of Fiends going to fit into my new directives? How is it going to do that?
Oh, well, the 3 students that were killed out of Tech, you know, well, they were all related more or less to Dr. Spates, you know, who's translating the Sumerian cuneiform in the Whitehead tablet. Yeah, oh, here's what the tablet says. I got a picture of it. The Prince of Fiends decrees, the chief of demons executes. No, listen to this, Tony. Listen. Death shall reside throughout someone something. See, I can't translate that. It hasn't been translated yet. Someone, she shall have reign. See, Tony?
Carl, I don't care what the tablet actually is, whether it's an ancient guest record at the Nebuchadnezzar Motel or what.
Nebuchadnezzar.
How is this drivel going to help you write up your story and complete it about these terrible deaths?
Well, but